The topic this morning is Nashville Tech, and we're talking to Miss BBrushart and Miss EHadley, both from Nashville Tech. Miss Hadley, before we had our first commercial break, we were talking about some of the advantages of what we might call community colleges, colleges that offer Associate of Arts degrees. But now, Miss BBrushart, let's have you to give us some information about some of the programs at Nashville Tech, some of the new programs that you've inaugurated.
Okay. Well, we're real excited about our newest Associate of Applied Science degree in culinary science. And we're hoping that this program is going to really take off. It's the only open enrollment degree program in Middle Tennessee. We actually were approached by restaurant owners locally for the need to have qualified chefs and cooks in the expanding marketplace here. And so that's our newest Associate of Applied Science degree. And what people will be able to do with that is then find jobs as chefs after they've completed their degree, or again transfer on into a four-year college for a degree in hospitality management or something along those lines. So that's our newest associate's degree. Some of our other new programs are certificates of career advancement. And we offer certificates in career advancement from everything from medical coding to our new music technology. And so we're really covering a broad spectrum of interests in the fields. And most of these come from the need within the community. There is a need for our students. The jobs are there. They're waiting for them. And we've got the programs now so that people can come, get their certificates, and the jobs are there.
Very good. Ms. Hadley, as a person involved with students and developments and new programs, what about some of these things?
Well, I'll tell you, we are, and in our placement office, I think that's one of the biggest things that people don't understand, that we are having like 99% placement of our students in jobs.
Good.
So it's not the fact that the jobs are not there. They are there. In fact, we're not graduating enough students to meet the demands of the employers. So we really enjoy the fact of doing that, and we're going to constantly upgrade our programs and making sure that we are having the kind of degree programs that employers are looking for employees for. So we're really excited about that. One thing that we're going to do and implement this what we call spring in our January semester is our Career and Life Planning Center. And that's going to be a big plus for us. We participated this last May in, it was a Project Paycheck was the name of the program. And that's where we had a lot of people to come in needing interviewing skills, not knowing what direction. We did a lot of career counseling during that time. So as a spinoff from that, we are looking at the fact that we need that Career and Life Planning Center. And we will have career instruments there to measure exactly what direction you may want to take. Plus, it will be a one-stop shopping kind of an area where you're not only doing that, you'll have seminars on interviewing skills, resume writing, I mean, the gamut. So we'll have the programs on the computer, which right now we administer the strong entrance exam. Also, we have SIGI, but everything now will be, our strong entrance exam will be on computer. So we're trying to do all of that. Plus, we're going online with the job bank. People will be able to access that right in our career placement center, in our career and life planning center. I'm getting used to that terminology now. But we're excited to death about that because they can go from there on into the advisement area, and we can actually advise them in reference to the direction that they want to take. So we have a lot of people out there that don't know exactly what they want to do. And this is not only the youngsters coming out of high school. These are adults many times that are trying to change careers. So we will have the instruments there, and we'll have personnel there to do the assessments. So I really think that that's going to be a plus for Nashville Tech.
You know, Ms. BBrushart, if we've talked about the cost, the reasonable cost of attending an institution like Nashville Tech, but even that cost might be sort of prohibitive to some people. What are some of the methods that dealing with scholarships or loans and et cetera that you can tell us this morning about how students might be able to become involved in?
Well, I can let you know that last year, with financial aid and student scholarships, Nashville Tech gave out over $3 million to assist students in attending. And so there is funds. They are accessible. The advisors in student development will help a student go from ground zero to finding out how they can get that money, how to set up their schedule, and eventually get them the degree that they want.
Very good. Ms. Hadley, are we saying that the only thing that can really keep a person from achieving success at Nashville Tech is the desire? Is that what we're saying this morning?
You're exactly right, Dr. Haney. If you have the desire to go to college, then all it is making the effort, setting goals for yourself, and working towards those goals. Because we have, the assistance is there. We even have, as part of our services there, a learning lab to where you can get tutorial assistance if you need that. So there's really no excuse, Dr. Haney. I think that with federal financial aid that's available to students, with scholarships that are available to students, and I might add that we were able to capture 2 salutatorians this year, and I am very proud of that. We have done an all-out campaign. We do have students that choose us as their #1 college, and that's a plus. And I think that's what's happening within the community that's bringing on the students to us, that we are giving them what they need in order to go and get a job. And then what I say, why not let the employer pay for your bachelor's degree once you receive that associate degree? And we graduate some 500+ students a year. So I think that's pretty admirable as it relates to students coming to Nashville Tech and then going on. And many of those get scholarships to four-year schools to continue their education too.
You know, Ms. Brushart, as the public relations person over this last minute before we have our second commercial break, let's say something about the enrollment at Nashville Tech. I mean, I think you've already indicated that you had as many as 6,000 students, which is surprising to me.
More than that, 6,500.
6,500 students.
That's right.
See, had that question been raised with me, I would have said about 2,000. See, that just shows how much I know in terms of what is going on. Let's talk about that enrollment.
Well, we're very proud of those numbers. And as Evelyn indicated earlier, we're still not meeting the needs of, we're meeting the needs of the students, but the business community has needs for more of our students. And so we're actively recruiting more and more because there are jobs available and we just can't educate people quick enough for them. And one of our recent slogans was invest in yourself, you're worth it. And I think that's something that we try to strive to hit home with students, is that you are worth it. And in less than 2 months on the job.
Let's break here, Ms. Brushart, and we'll be back with you following this commercial break.